This is Mary Kelly with Top Secret Leadership. How do you lead yourself and your teams during a crisis, challenge, or change? You might be facing a crisis, challenge, or change at work. It doesn't have to be a global pandemic. It can be a leadership change. It can be a software update. We're always all going to have a crisis, challenge, or change. Do you ever wonder, though, why some people seem to stay just mired in their own situation while others are able to look externally and understand what has to come next? Do you ever feel uncertain about how to lead your teams through difficult times when you're also very focused on your own situation and you sometimes wonder if you should be looking more externally? And many of my leaders wonder how they're going to innovate to solve the never-ending set of new challenges when, again, they're just stuck in these cycles. I just want to share with you that there are 6 stages of any crisis, challenge, or change. The first 4 stages are all very myopic. This is you focusing on your job, your life, your situation. And because of the myopic nature of the first 4 stages, it makes it very difficult to look externally. Now, my real leaders have to be operating in stages 5 and 6. Stage 5 is understanding the new reality of what's happening, being situationally aware. And stage 6 is the realignment phase. That's looking externally to serve the people you are meant to serve and asking questions that deal with things outside of your own personal situation. This is where most real leaders need to operate in order to be most effective. So when we talk about leading teams through crisis, challenge, and change, we want to look really hard at these 6 stages, and then we can pivot into the 5 ways to get people through a crisis, challenge, and change. Those 5 ways, very quickly, is reigniting people's sense of purpose, helping people understand that what they do on a day-to-day basis is critical for not just you as their leader, but the organization and your customers, your clients, and the folks around you. The next is how do you be prepared every single day to influence and inspire the people around you. The third is how do you assess the volatility of the people in your workplace. It's not enough to just say, hey, how you doing today? You're going to get good, great, fine. None of that is helpful. To really assess viability and vulnerability, you have to ask questions in a different way. Not, how are you? Instead, try on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being pretty terrible and 10 being absolutely fantastic. Where are you today? And if someone says, I'm a 7, I'm an 8, I'm a 9, ask, what's it going to take for you to get to be an 8, a 9, or a 10? They're going to be okay. And sometimes it's little tweaks that you can help with their environment, tools, resources that might help them be a little bit better. If they're on the other end of the spectrum, I'm a 1, I'm a 2, I'm a 3. Folks, that's an all stop. That is when you need to address their issues right now because there's things going on. And it doesn't mean you're getting into their personal business, but you say things like, hey, is there something you need to talk through with me? Is there something you'd like to strategize on? You know, we have some resources available here that might help people who are struggling with some challenges. Offer the help. And if there's somewhere in the middle, talk through what you might be able to do as their leader to help them. Folks, we're always going to have crisis, challenge, and change, and this is why we need great leaders to get through it. This is Mary Kelly. See you next time.